lovers and other sapiens, please give a warm downtown Schenectady welcome to the guy introducing the show, Mr. Michael Burns.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what a delightful intro and welcome that was. Welcome to Mopco Improv Theater. By your applause, how many of you have been to the Mopco before? Oh, good. Okay, so some definite smatterings there of applause, and that means a lot of you haven't been. So let me ask another question. How many of you have been to an improv show before? All right. This is wonderful. So some of you may not really know the deal. It's highly technical. You can take notes if you like. We make stuff up. Good. I thought that was going to get a big laugh, and just like but that's okay. Tonight is a format called the long and short of it. It probably should be called the short and long of it. In Act 1, we're going to do a lot of short form improv. It might be reminiscent of Whose Line Is It Anyway, if you don't know that. Short form improv is, short. And in Act 2, we're going to do one of our very favorite long-form improvisations. Long-form improvisation is long. And the format tonight is, it really is one of my personal favorites, Bollix Manor. If you're familiar with that PBS show about the Edwardian noble family and the huge old mansion that I won't mention by name for legal reasons, then you know the satire that is Bollix Manor. You with me?
No.
Totally not.
No idea.
What's the name of that show? What's the name of that show?
Downton Abbey.
Thank you, Downton Abbey. Yeah. That's right. That's right. I'm not just going to talk to you all night. In fact, that was one of the members of the Mop and Bucket Company. You're going to wildly applaud them as they enter right now. The Mop and Bucket Company! All right, that's beautiful. So, somebody else is coming in. I'm like, wait, is there another cast member? No. That's cool. We want to warm up a little bit and warm you up a little bit. So we want to play a game called Category By. In this game, I will get a category from one of you. I will point in random fashion at the players. They will name things in the category. When one of them makes a mistake, one of you will catch it and shout "by." That person will take a bow. You will wildly applaud them. They'll be eliminated. We'll get another category. Thank you, sir, for asking what indeed is a mistake. I'm not going to say Donald Trump. I'm not going. A mistake would be saying something that's not in the category, okay? Or something that's already been said.
Bye.
Thank you. Waiting too long, that's also a mistake. Or there's a fourth way that by might happen. You might be wrong. You might think somebody was making a mistake, but they're not. They will still take a bow and be eliminated. That's because it's not a fair game. Okay? So, what's our first category?
Dentistry.
Dentistry. The category is dentistry.
Cavities.
Toothpick. Root canal.
Hygienist.
Water pick.
Wisdom teeth.
Bicuspid. Floss. Canines.
Orthodontia.
Pokey thing.
Jason, goodbye! Now, in a little while, I will tell you, there are actors that will stay there all night unless you shout by. So, what's our next category?
Circus.
Circus.
Clowns.
Elephant.
Trapeze. Peanuts.
Wire walker.
Is that a bye? Yes, how about this side of the room? Category?
Oh, walker.
Shoes.
Shoes.
Sensible.
Jimmy Choo.
Cute.
Stilettos.
Block heels.
Reebok.
Third world children laboring.
I feel bad.
Hey, take a step forward, guys. Have a light bulb. And category.
Mathematicians.
What?
Mathematicians.
Oh my God.
Mathematicians.
Mathematicians.
trig teacher from 10th grade.
Pythagoras.
That fractal guy.
Euclid.
Pythagoras.
It's down to 3.
Mandelbrot, that was it.
Yes.
Beatles songs.
Beatles songs.
The submarine that was not green.
Bye, Walt.
It wasn't!
Shake hands, you two. For $50,000, our last category is
Schwarzenegger movies.
Schwarzenegger movies. Schwarzenegger movies.
True Lies.
Twins.
Terminator.
Terminator 2.
The one where he says it's not a tumor. The one where he's a twin to someone else.
Alrighty, so for our next game, I'm gonna need Jason and Sam on the stage. They're going to do a scene, just a normal scene, except they can only say words that have one syllable. As many words as they want, but only one syllable each. Take it away, Jeff.
Do we get some?
You can get whatever you want.
Can we have place? A place.
Hamburger restaurant.
Hamburger restaurant?
Bad beef.
Why? What's wrong?
Steve, look at it.
It's
Green.
you. Oh, well. Bad beef is a thing. So, live with it.
I can't cook this. I'll get sued.
We'll get sued. Fine, I'll check the back for good meat.
I'll salt some fries.
What is this? This was in the cold place.
Pig meat.
We serve pig meat?
It starts with ham.
That's just the name!
Just put it on a bun.
Grill it first.
Smart.
I wonder if we could have Kat and Maria take the stage, please. All right, you two. We're going to get a suggestion for a scene, and we're going to play a little forward and reverse. You're going to start the scene out forward. When I do that, you're going to switch to reverse. When I do that again, you're going to go back forward. You got the idea? What's a profession that is no longer common at all?
A poop scooper.
Poop scooper.
Like the street cleaner poop scooper.
A poop scooper. Okay then.
You're so good at that. Thanks.
Reverse.
Thanks. You're so good at that.
Forward.
You're so good at that.
Thanks. It's my years of experience, and I'm glad to finally have a protege.
I can't wait to learn.
Reverse.
I can't wait to learn.
It's my years of experience, and I'm so glad to have a protege.
Forward.
It's my years of experience, and I'm so glad to have a protege.
Reverse.
It's my years of experience, and I'm so glad to have a protege.
You're so good at that.
Thanks. Let me...
Forward.
better to bend with my knees or my back?
Reverse.
Is it better to bend with my knees or my back?
Well, now's the moment. Take this.
I can't wait to learn.
It's my years of experience, and I'm so glad to have a protege. It's my years of experience, and I'm so glad to have a protege.
I can't wait to learn.
Well, now's the moment. Take this.
Is it better to bend with my knees or my back?
I know you've been watching and know the answer.
You're right.
Reverse.
You're right.
I know you've been watching and know the answer.
Forward.
I know you've been watching and know the answer.
You're right. No.
Reverse.
No.
Forward.
What did I do?
You've just got such natural talent.
I had a feeling.
Reverse.
I had a feeling.
You've just got such natural talent.
What did I do? No. You're right.
I know you've been watching and know the answer.
Do I bend with my knees or my back?
Well, now's the moment. Take this.
I can't wait to learn.
It's 5 years of experience, and I'm so glad to have
Hit the stage. Yes, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Now, we're all going to favor you with a song, but it's a song no one has ever heard before. Now, could I have as a suggestion the title of a song that does not exist?
I love goats.
I love goats, but we asked for a song that didn't exist, but you know what? We know it. You said it. We'll do it anyway.
That song.
Who loves the chorus the most? I know we're really big fans of it.
I love the chorus. I love it.
I always hear you singing it. All right. I love goats.
Whether you're on land or on boats, everywhere you go, I love goats. Whether you're on land or on boats, everywhere you go, I love goats. Whether you're on land or on boats, everywhere you go, I love goats.
You may think that it's kind of wild, but I've got a love that I love better than my child. You can guess if you try, I'll take a bid. My baby goat is my favorite kid. Whether on land
Or on boats,
everywhere
where I go, I love goats. Whether you're on land or on boats, everywhere you go, I love goats.
It's okay, you don't have to twist my arm. cancel your plans. 'Cause today we're feeding goats a bunch of tin cans.
Or on boats. Everywhere you go, I love goats.
Goats, goats.
More time.
Whether you're on land or on boats, they go on the ocean. Everywhere you go, I love goats.
I love them. One of our favorite songs. Absolutely. What about it? Yeah, there. It's not a big bag.
Oh, I'm getting introduced to Renee. That's right.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll be hosting the thing.
God,
Winnie and Charlie and Walter. So, that's us.
Sometimes you have 3 wonderful actors and you have 3 wonderful parts and you just don't know which actor should play which part. And that's a difficult thing because they're all incredible, talented people. So they're going to get a chance to play every single part, in fact, in this next scene. They're going to keep switching between parts. Do we have a bell? The bell's right there. It is. All right. Every time I ding this bell, in fact, they are going to switch characters to the character that one of the other people is playing. You are going to see that happen, but I need to know how do they all know each other? What are they working on together?
Middle school.
They know each other from middle school. Or they're in middle school, you'll figure it out.
So, when you look at this equation, what can you tell me about these numbers?
That they're dumb.
Jeremiah, they're not dumb. They are just numbers. We are looking at this one. It is divided by this one. You remember how to do that, right?
Yeah, you take it and then you take it out.
Hey, I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
Switch characters.
Yeah, Eddie? I think that you just mush them together and make like a super number. That's what that means, right?
That is not correct.
What?
What you're gonna do is take this number on top.
And then you're going to remove it like we removed your desk. And if your grades don't add up to an A, you'll be studying the class from outside on the other side of the window.
Oh.
You know, my mom's on the PTA.
And I don't think that she wants to have me outside of the school because then she'd have to join a different PTA.
Well, I don't know if you read the minutes from the last PTA meeting, but they're
Quite explicit in the fact that your parents are in complete compliance for, and I quote,
Negligence of duties?
and essentially abandonment of your education.
because honestly, they just want to save money on college by you not going. Now, if we could just focus on what's on the board, except for where someone drew a penis.
Jeremiah, I know it was you. You don't have to tell me I know it was you.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yes, Eddie, what is it?
It's penis.
It's a penis.
Could you save it for health class? You're failing that too.
I actually have a question about that.
I'm gonna regret this, but what is it?
Egg plus sperm equals...
bring Sam and Michael on stage, please. And what I need from you is a list of genres or styles, playwrights, types of film. Horror.
Film noir.
Noir.
Slapstick.
Slapstick.
Sci-fi.
Slapstick.
Romantic comedy.
Hang on, stick.
Harry.
Sci-fi. Romantic comedy.
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
Multi-level marketing material.
Global marketing material.
Multi-level marketing material.
Only Vance.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Spaghetti Western.
Spaghetti Western.
Really bad porn.
Porn. Bad porn specifically. Any playwrights or television shows or other styles?
Zack Snyder.
What?
The Office.
The Office.
Friends.
Jackass.
Shakespeare.
Black Mirror.
Shakespeare.
Friends.
Friends.
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. All right. Okay.
Contact
Are we
created
good?
for dogs.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso, and we'll end with content created for dogs.
I love all of these.
I know, amazing, amazing. We'll see how many we can get through. Alrighty, Roo. How do these two people know each other?
Father, son.
They're father and son.
Oh boy.
Son, I want you to take a seat.
Well,
Ted Lasso.
Now I believe in you. I've always believed in you.
you're giving me a seat.
And I want you to take that seat, because that's not just a seat.
It isn't?
It's you. You're a seat in the way that you support everyone on the team. The team is you and you are the team.
Freeze. Noir.
He was running some kind of game. I didn't know what it meant, but I didn't like it either. I knew I would eventually take the seat, so I just sat the hell down.
Freeze. Multimedia network marketing material.
Pyramid
Or
schemes.
whatever you said. What?
Pyramid schemes.
Pyramid schemes marketing.
So by taking the seat, I probably increased my earnings already, right?
And in fact, if you can convince 5 other people to take seats, you'll increase your earnings triple-fold, quadruple-fold, or quintuple-fold.
And how easy is that? Heck, anybody knows 5 people.
And if they know 5 people, why at that point, you're at the top of the whole chain.
You mean it all comes up to me?
And then to me, yes.
Freeze. Shakespeare.
And then to you. Yes, and so it goes upward and upward in pointless ascension until the very welkin cries out with the surplus.
If I have offended thee, perhaps thou art not ready to join the team.
Freeze. The Office.
I think I'm ready. Don't I seem ready to you? Every time we get together, I don't know, I feel insufficient, you know what I mean? And he's always saying these little things, they're like little darts that he throws into my self-esteem, and I don't know what to do with it.
Freeze. Sci-fi.
If you don't want to join the team willingly, there are ways we can make you join the team.
Please.
Do you feel it?
I feel different.
Freeze. Content for dogs.
Do you? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Yeah, yes you do. Yes you do. Yes you do. Where is it? Where is it? Go find it. Go find it. Go find it. You find it. Go.
Freeze. Romantic comedy.
That dog's gag. Oh, I'm touching your shoulders again.
The fact that we're father and son doesn't make this weird at all.
Freeze! Slapstick! Freeze! Friends!
You know,
So,
I'm just gonna pull my chair back over and sit down and look at you for no apparent reason.
Freeze! Porn, specifically bad porn.
yeah, you sit in that chair.
Freeze! 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 Spaghetti Western!
What was it?
Spaghetti Western!
They didn't like what I was doing with the chair.
You know, I'm thinking, maybe you're ready for a chair, maybe you're not.
I think I'm ready.
Freeze! Wes Anderson!
But then again, you know, here I am wearing this stupid hat, and I don't even know how I got there.
I don't know either. We should be very symmetrical to each other.
Yes, you're right. That's true. A little bit of over talk and
Yeah,
probably
kind of just
some intimations of
little
much
bit,
deeper
yeah.
meaning in our relationship
Definitely.
than is actually there.
We have a strained relationship as father and son. but
Yes,
I feel
we do.
like it's
Yes.
the subtext of
I'm
it.
very neurotic.
Yes.
TikTok!
Ha!
Please hit the upvote button. Please hit like us.
If you like us,
the-
then
whatever the-
maybe we won't
please.
stop.
Devil and with horror!
You're not going to join the chair team, are you? You never were. God. This was all just a ploy to get me here, wasn't it? You're gonna do to me what you're doing to that hat!
Whatever would make you think that? After all, we're family.
The door's locked!
Yes, it is locked.
Our
and so
lives
is
were ending with Broadway musical.
the windows and doors are locked. You can't get out.
The windows and doors are locked. There's no way I'll survive.
No way you'll survive.
Oh.
No matter how much you shout, you won't ever get yourself out. You're trapped.
I'm going to die.
You're going to
You're introducing song music.
What?
Song cue.
Yeah, so I need a couple of people who are going to do that song. There we go. So it's funny that we just went to the musical reality. You know, when you go to a musical, it's a little different than going to like a play because the dialogue will suddenly change in such a way that you just know, oh, they're setting up a song. This is a song cue. So these guys are going to do a scene, and when I hear that kind of dynamic, I'm going to say that sounds like a song cue. They will, of course, immediately go right into that song. What is in this box?
A snake.
A snake. Yes, you are.
Oh, wow! Darlene!
Yeah. So I'm calling him Slytherin because he's like slithering around.
Oh, jeez. You know, when you said you wanted to get a pet, I really thought you meant a puppy.
Oh, well, everybody has a puppy, and this guy's so cute. Look at him. You know, we can just like buy frozen mice. It's super cheap to keep him, actually.
Frozen mice?
That sounds like a song cue if ever I heard one.
You're gonna have to deal with rejection. 'Cause, Darlene, I won't buy mice in the freezer section. Snakes have always given me the creeps. Dogs and cats and fish, those are my peeps. But I can't do a snake. No, not in this house. I can't do that snake. I will not feed it a mouse. Darlene, this snake will be moved out by force, or else our marriage will end in divorce. I'm sorry, Darlene, this is the last straw.
You never told me you were scared of snakes, Kyle. I mean, I thought it was...
First it was wearing your shoes in the house, now this! It's so unclean.
Oh. And you think a cat is any cleaner?
There's a song cue.
Do you think a cat is cleaner than a snake? What is wrong with you? Do you know where they poop? They clean themselves with their tongues, Kyle. With their tongues. The snake lives in a tank, Kyle. Do you think a cat is cleaner for this house when just because you don't feed it frozen mouses? No, the snake lives in a tank. And a cat will climb on your bookshelves, will climb on the table, will climb on your countertops. And a cat has walked all over with its nasty little paws. The snake stays in his house, except when he's out to play. Do you think a cat is cleaner on any day?
I'm just worried about safety. If you won't get rid of that snake for me, at least do it for little Kenny. Kenny.
I don't want to get bit by a snake.
Oh, that's okay. This one isn't really a biter. He's really friendly. He's actually a python.
Oh.
Yeah, see, he kind of wants to wrap around your arm there a little bit.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's not just wrapping around Kenny's arm. Son, your torso, your legs.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That snake got very big.
Is this safe?
I think so. He knows that people aren't food. It's fine.
I'm feeling squeezed.
And there's a song cue.
I am starting to wheeze. Good God, I'm feeling squeezed. I think I'm gonna die by snake. These feelings really are insane. I think I'm getting there. The snake is maybe out of there. I feel no more constricted. In fact, I think it helped my voice.
You're a man now, Kenny.
Don't know how that happened. We should keep the snake. We should keep the snake. Despite everything, we should keep the snake.
Look how much he's grown in just a moment.
You're so mature. Look at the hair on your chest.
Look at the side wisdom in his eyes.
Where did you get that snake from?
The store.
We're gonna do snake exactly the right scientific order so that we can do a perfectly improvised scene for you. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Should we just go?
Sure. Does this smell like roses or mothballs?
A little bit of both. That's Grandma's old ball gown.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure, I mean, it's been hanging in the attic waiting for a special occasion. I guess this means there's a special occasion you want to tell me about, Claudia?
I was thinking of wearing it to prom.
Watson, that is not where that goes.
I know, it's Grandma's special gown, but I finally got asked to prom and
Prom?
yeah.
Grandma hated prom.
I was
As a matter of fact, she said in her will when she left us this house that we were forbidden to go to prom.
But I was thinking this could like set things right.
How's that?
Will you marry anybody?
No, I am going to stand by Grandma's will and never go on a date.
So you're just gonna stay alone because Grandma hated romance and hated prom. What did she even have this beautiful gown for?
Whoa, what happened to your hair? I was noticing the gown, so I didn't notice your hair.
Well, it's Grandma's wig.
Ooh, who's going to school-sanctioned social events? Claudia, my dress and my wig.
More. Lick it.
How dare you sully my clothes?
It's a new age, Grandma.
I think she just wants your essence back on the dress.
That's exactly right.
I swore I'd never wear those again. When your grandfather told me, "Hi, are those my pants?" I wore men's clothes. Bye.
That's why you had this gown. You were trying to please Grandpa.
Yes.
Do you hear that? What was that sound?
Do you think Grandpa's here too?
I'm thinking so. I'm hearing sort of a gruff, like rustle of thighs.
Melvin, is that you? I'm coming.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. I've never been to Home Depot and I won't go. But
Go ahead.
But you look very much like the guy in that commercial, Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
And I want this home to be just the way it was.
My dear, you've never looked more beautiful.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Grandpa!
Aren't you Grandpa?
Oh! I'm your huckleberry.
Melvin, I was so afraid that the girls shouldn't wear any of my clothes because you disapproved, but Huckleberry, you're right, she looks lovely.
That's some fancy machinery you've got. Right there on the edge of that dress.
It's called a chastity belt.
All right, we are going to have a very important press conference. So I'm going to send Sam and Jason out into the soundproof booth out there. And what I need from you is going to be a famous pair of people. So it could be somebody historical, like the Wright brothers. Oh, that's
Anthony and Cleopatra.
Anthony and Cleopatra. Okay, perfect. So what's going to happen when they come back in, we are all going to, along with you, ask them questions. Okay? Don't reveal too much right away. We don't want them to be able to guess right away who they are. So we're going to ask some questions that are kind of hinty. Okay? And we'll give some cues just to show you how it's done. Somebody want to call them back in?
We're very excited
Yeah,
to be
thank
here
you.
today. Yes, yes. We know you have a lot of questions.
And we're happy to answer them.
Yes. All right.
Yes, you.
How is the Mediterranean this time of year?
How is the Mediterranean this time of year? I mean, this time of year, it's really beautiful.
It's lovely.
Wonderful.
Great place to yacht.
Yeah, to explore, to do anything.
Yes, yes. Love exploring. Yep. Oh, you have a question right there?
Yes, I'm wondering if you could give us some advice on long-distance relationships.
Oh.
You know, it's not easy, but people have found ways to make it work.
Mm-hmm. Do we mention yachting? If you go yachting together when you're together, it's always a winning time,
It's
right?
finding those moments.
Yeah, those moments are.
Yes.
Would you advise a high school graduate to join the military?
That's really very an individual thing. That's a choice that, you know.
Lots of factors. Does your family have any military experience? Is there a cause you think is important? Yeah. So up to you. We're not going to make that decision for anybody. Yeah.
Right.
If you're attracted to somebody, do you advocate the subtle approach, or do you just want to barge right in?
You know, sometimes you just gotta barge right in.
Right. I agree 100%. You gotta say how you feel when you feel it.
You be honest about your emotions and just get right in there. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
What if there's somebody else involved in the relationship?
You gotta tell them to get out right away. That's it. You gotta say how you feel, right? Yeah.
I'm wondering how you feel about snakes.
Ooh, snakes are, well, I don't like them.
No, me either. Scaly,
Yeah.
cold-blooded.
Yes.
What's your favorite salad?
My favorite what? I'm sorry.
Salad?
Oh, my favorite salad. You know, I have been partial to various kinds of salad.
I like a good Caesar.
Yes,
I do.
I also like a good Caesar.
Why is the government spending so much money on big triangular buildings?
Okay, next question.
You two have been through a lot together. I was just wondering, what next? Do you have any aspirations?
Maybe conquering the world?
No.
Maybe?
Potentially. And, you know, you bring up aspirations. I'm going to revise my answer. I do like snakes. They've grown on me. Yeah.
What are your opinions on outdoorsy activities like hiking, roaming?
You like roaming, don't you? You like roaming.
Yeah. I'm a Roman guy.
Yes.
I need some relationship advice.
Sure.
Me and my partner come from very different cultural backgrounds. We literally speak different languages and write in different texts. How do you cope with that disparity?
Well, I mean, first off, have you tried expressing yourself through a series of pictographs? It can be very expressive.
Sometimes we're just feel like we're in a wrong direction. Like I'm going this way and you're going that way.
Just one more question, just over here in the back.
Oh, thanks. Now, I don't care what other people say. I think it's very brave of you two to be up here together. But can you explain why you spent so much time in denial?
You know, when you're leading a lot of people, as we, I believe, do, it's hard to find that connection with someone specifically, and we didn't want to, pursue it unless we knew, and I think we know now.
That's right.
Because, okay, there is...
I just wanted to say I can't wait to learn about your story in my literature class.
Yeah, neither can I. Because we are Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
Yes!
little intermission. Just so you know, there's a restroom right outside that curtain. There's another one right over there. And hey, the snack bar is open. You can get wonderful things to eat and drink. You have your phones with you. You're going to be fine for 12 minutes or so. All right? See you then. First of all, give it up for Ashley and I think that's Rich up on the light. Is Rich up on the light board?
Don't look at me.
And John, and we got Casey on the video switcher over here. Give him a so, thank you. You might be watching this and saying, I can do that. You can. You do. We've all been improvising all our lives. It's what we do. That's what humans do. We improvise. Here at MOPCO, we love to encourage improv. Monday nights, we have something called Workout Night from 7 to 9 p.m. It's like a one-off. You don't have to come every Monday. You can come any Monday. It's cheap. It's $10, unless you are a teacher or a student or a first responder or a veteran or active military or you're broke, in which case it's $5. And if you're really broke, it's free. Okay? And we mean that. It's kind of a class in this basic improv stuff. We get all levels of experience who come in, and it's really kind of turning into a nice community of creative people who get together and play on Monday nights. We don't have immediately any classes coming up, but if you are a parent or know a parent of middle school age people, you know Hell Week, the last week of the summer, when everything is kind of done, but you can't kick the kids out of the house for that last week. You don't know what to do with them. We've got a 4-day program that last week before Labor Day, improv kind of intensive for middle school age people. And you can read about that and everything else about us if you go to mopco.org. Please do not, please don't go to mopco.com. Unless, of course, you want cleaning supplies. But we do improv, and it's mopco.org. The man is laughing at me. That's all right. Okay, without any further ado. Good evening. Welcome to the Center for Unpopular Television's Pretty Good Theater. I'm your host, Alison Frycook. This week on Pretty Good Theater, we return once again to visit with those wacky Edwardians at Bollix Manor. I wonder if you could help us out. Yes. So just simply take a card out of the hat, just put it in any slot in the little board here. Do that, please. One of those 12 because you were laughing at me. That's very nice. There we go. And just take the cards and just any slot that you prefer. Yes. Yes, and that would seem to always be. Oh, that's right. Yes. Of course. So, it seems that scene 1 is going to begin at least as a solo scene. And what we need now is a noun. Rutabaga. So without making you wait any longer, Bollix Manor, the Rutabaga incident.
Why they make the old man move the furniture? It looks like a lovely spot to have iced tea. No. That's better. That way the American can sit apart from the rest of the family. Now they can't see the rutabaga plant. Oh. I know. I'll dig up part of the plant and move it over there. I'll be back, plant. I'll be back.
Lord Bollix and Sophie.
Where on earth is that girl? Hey!
I'm right here.
All of you downstairs people look alike to me. Oh, yeah, everyone, come here. Now, this is terribly, terribly important. Now, I've been nurturing my darling little rutabaga. Yes, because I want to see what it's like to be one of you downstairs people who toil in filth and soil and watch things grow that are sort of worth a little something.
My lord, is rutabaga a person or an animal?
It's like a potato.
Oh, all right, something you eat.
Yes, it's rather funny how everything I need to describe always starts with a potato with you people. But you seem to get it at the potato.
Oh yes, we're very close.
It's like a potato.
Oh,
All right. Now, it's out there normally where we would sip tea.
oh, right.
Make sure that it is well watered, and I want to show it off to all my friends when they come over. It's vitally important.
So do you want me to sit by it all the time?
Well, not like a hen sitting on its eggs, unless you take it on her.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the rutabaga.
Dear Sophie,
Yes.
you are so unburdened with worry and education. I admire you.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I shall go to my study and study more about the habits of the rutabaga to show off my rutabaga knowledge to my comrades. Keep it safe. Keep it watered. And sit on it if you think it will help.
All right, first I have to find it. Hold it in, come on.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, Olive, yes.
Your mum said I should look in on you because she thought you were looking melancholy.
Oh, it's lovely of her to notice. I suppose I am, rather. Olive, what... Do you have a favourite plant?
Oh, yes, Mum.
Yes.
Oh, do you want me to tell you what it is?
Well, yes, I suppose listening to you talk will calm my nerves somewhat.
Oh, I'm so touched, Mum. Nobody ever wants to hear anything I have to say. Well, Mum, my favourite plant is the potato.
Oh, I don't know why I asked. I knew that already.
You did? You knew my favourite plant, Mum?
I knew that you talk about almost nothing but potatoes, Olive.
Well, when I was a little girl, my potato was my only friend.
That is terribly sad.
Oh, no, Mum, it wasn't sad at all. I would dress it up in little scraps of cloth, and its little eyes would gaze up at me with joy and delight. I called her Matilda.
I want to say you are describing a doll, but I know it is in fact a potato. Oh dear.
It was my potato doll.
Yes. At any rate, Father has this whole rutabaga plant thing.
What's a rutabaga, Mum?
I suppose it's like a potato. Yes, but it's the plant. He hasn't dug it up or anything.
Oh,
He just wants to show it off. But
there's a potato-like thing growing in our very own house.
I mean, in the garden, yes. But I'm afraid. Normally, I'm rather good at this, but I can't tell quite which plant it is. And he will not point to it. He simply wanders about and says, "Oh, my rutabaga," wah, 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 wah. But he won't tell me which plant it is. And I'm terribly afraid I'm going to point at the wrong thing, and he'll say, "Well, that's a rhododendron, sweetheart," and I will just look like a fool. I cannot.
Let me understand. You're feeling melancholy because you can't discover which of these plants is a rutabaga.
Well, it sounds silly when you put it like that.
Oh, no. I totally understand, Mum. discover a potato-like plant feels very important to me too. I think we should go on a quest.
A quest to find the rutabaga.
A quest to find the rutabaga plant, Plum.
Olive, that would... And you won't tell my mother or father that you're helping me with this, right?
Oh, no, this should be a secret mission. Just like how I found my first potato doll. By sneaking into the...
I'm terrified to hear this story, but I must...
I'll save it for later.
Thank you.
Jeremy! Timothy! Sophie! Hands on deck! My rutabaga! Which I'm about to lecture to my friends who are coming over this evening for tea!
I will sit on it!
No, it's not there! It's not there! It has migrated! This rutabaga has changed location and it's young. It's a very young plant. It can't have gone far, but I fear for its safety, for it's only a vegetable.
I fear for my job.
Good, as you should.
I'm supposed to watch it.
Sir, perhaps part of the plant remains.
What?
I believe there was half of the plant there earlier. And look over here.
What?
Half of the plant exists.
Now, sir, you're telling me this plant didn't migrate, it multiplied. You're telling me there's two plants where there once were one. Is this immaculate plant conception?
How many rutabagas are there?
When a mother plant and a father plant love each other very.
We have to tell Olive there's a baby rutabaga.
Oh God, Olive's gonna lose her mind.
Now, I'm gonna go look for it. That's not mine. Mine was an entire rutabaga. This is a half a rutabaga. Now, my mathematics and botanical sciences expertise can merge and create a single idea, it would be that this cannot possibly be my plan.
Correct, and it couldn't have been any of us who mangled.
Oh no! I would at the very least dismiss the person who mangled my plant, and at the very most, well, times being as they are, servants do go missing. Anyway, good day to you. I know you'll solve it because you value your jobs and your livelihood. Emphasis on the live part.
Timothy and Jeremy, I was supposed to guard the rutabaga by sitting on it, and I don't know. I could run back and forth, but I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
I think if you sit right between them, it'll be, that's got
Right
it.
here.
Oh God, I'm just knackered. Oh my God, I'm so relieved that the horses didn't eat it. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that's what happened here. Whew.
I have to tell the truth. 'Twas I that split the plant.
Timothy!
I was under such pressure to make sure that each table had a clear vantage of the rutabaga for the visit, you know. So instead of angling all the tables toward the rutabaga, I split the plant so that everyone could see, and now it's a mess and I'm going to be fired or killed.
I'm going to get a crick in my neck by watching both.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right, old chap.
I've been here for 60 years. I can't lose my job over a plant.
I mean, I think we could run with the plant multiplication thing. Oh God, I don't even know.
How many will I need to watch?
What if it kept multiplying? What if? All right, hear me out. So it's already split once. He doesn't know it's you. He doesn't know. Sophie's kept an eye on it, obviously. Yeah. What if it just keeps multiplying? What if all of a sudden there's, a dozen rutabagas around?
Oh, yes, and
He'll never know.
under your vigilance, you see the multiplication occur.
Yes. We can make this happen. And then he doesn't even have to be upset about it because he's created life.
Oh, like the Lord above.
But I have many questions.
Yes.
Is it really multiplying or is it a lie?
It is a fantasy that we are creating together.
Am
you will actually see the plants. Like, the plants will be real.
But we will move
Oh.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. When?
No.
I mean,
Jeeves! Jeeves! Oh dear. Well, I've been calling and calling, and no one is responding to my pounding. I don't care if you're sorry. I need them to come and care for me. I've been waiting on my tea. I've been waiting on getting dressed. Everyone seems to be preoccupied. Thank you. Jeeves, you've been here many years. I remember you as a boy, don't I? Thank you. Nicely done. Perhaps you can tell me. Oh. Yes, beautiful. Thank you, Jeeves. Perhaps you can tell me. I've noticed that the house seems a little bit in a flurry. I'm distressed that things don't go smoothly the way they used to in my day. You agree? Yes. Well, you should be in charge, Jeeves. You have to have stamina. You have to have might. You have to have... Yes. Yes. Pretend you're me. That's right. Now, what's going on? Tell me. Oh my goodness! Are those gophers? Prairie dogs? Those aren't our people, are they? Oh my goodness! What in Lord's name are they doing? Yes, no, I see they're digging. They seem to be rearranging the garden. They're not touching my rose bushes, are they? Right. Oh. Well, that actually doesn't look bad at all. Oh, look at that. They're making a nice little design there. Are they spelling something out? They are, aren't they? What does it say? I should not look at what it says? Oh, all right. Well, listen. Jeeves, my son has a very important meeting. He's giving a lecture on rutabaga, and all the townspeople are coming, and this is his one chance to prove once and for all that he is not a complete dimwit. I know, I feel the same way. I, too, know in my heart that he's a dimwit and has always been a dimwit, but this will be his moment to prove that he is not. So I need to make sure that everything is set beautifully, that the servants are stopping with their digging no matter what they're spelling, and that they're going to be there to support him in his speech. Can you do that for me, Jeeves? Jeeves, thank you. I want you to know you're the one person in this family that I can trust. Not that you're part of our family or anything else. Thank you for my tea. Have a tray brought up to my room.
Mr. Greaves, hi. Do you know where the trowels are? Oh, yeah. So, right. The rutabaga got split one time, so we thought, why not split it a bunch of times, and that'll be more impressive, right? Oh no. Will it help if I say we didn't do that on purpose? Oh no. Oh no. Mr. Greaves, are we fired? Are we all fired? Yeah, alright, I'll fix it. Yes, I will fix it. I will fix it now. Where are the trowels? Alright, I'll find them.
Lady Pamela. Oh, Lady Pamela.
Olive?
Yeah, I've been doing some research.
Have you now?
I have. I went down to the market and I talked to Billings. Billings potato.
That's a very interesting way to ask that question. What did he say?
Well, he said that he had a rutabaga.
Well, yes.
Look! Oh, it's a rutabaga. And I said, what leaves does it have? And he told me, and guess what?
What?
That's a rutabaga.
That's a rutabaga.
And so is that. And that and that.
I thought we just had the one. Well, this is phenomenal now. All right, so we look at the leaves, and they are beautiful. They're large. They're sort of soft green. Okay, I think we can keep track of this.
Are you cheered up now, Milady Pamela?
Well, considerably. I am, however, very confused. Where did all of these other rutabagas come from?
Maybe they're having babies.
That's so darling. I hope so.
So I asked Billings what we should do with the rutabaga, and he says they make a lovely stew. And after I got over my horror, I realized that might be a good thing to make up for dinner because Chef's out of town and she's asked me to cook.
Oh, good grief. Of course Chef is out of town while Father's got his rutabaga event. Well, we have one rutabaga to start with, don't we?
Yeah, should we dig them all up and make some stew? Except for the one, I mean.
I think that will do nicely. Yes, take this one. I will fetch Jeremy and the others, and they will dig them up. You start cooking. I don't know what to do with that ghastly thing.
Hello, Chef. Hello, Chef. Hello, Chef. Oh, pardon me. I was supposed to meet Chef here
Hello, Miss
for
Charlotte.
our usual weekly meeting.
Chef's out of town, Charlotte. Oh,
I didn't know that.
no. I see that. There's only so many of Chef's duties that I'm equipped to fulfill.
I don't expect you to go above and beyond on my.
I'm very relieved to hear that.
Is there anything I can help with in his absence?
Well, I was going to make a rutabaga stew.
Oh, rutabaga. We put them in pies in America.
Oh, really?
Delicious sweet pies for some reason.
Oh. I don't know anything about American vegetables, but I would have thought that was something else starting with an R.
No!
Say something about American vegetables!
We were talking about rutabagas.
I need your advice. Your international vegetative advice.
All right.
Don't tell anyone I asked an American.
Of course I won't.
I had my meeting, my lecture about the rutabaga, my prize rutabaga, and all the people from the village came, and my school chums and my old teachers, and I just had to nod and say yes, as if I understood what was going on, which you think I'd be used to, but in this case, it was much, much worse than usual because the rutabaga had multiplied. And it had spelled out in hundreds of copies of itself the word bottom. Bottom!
Bottom.
Profanity!
Intriguing.
Yes! What's worse is it misspelled it. There was only one T. So I don't know whether to be proud that my plants have somehow gained the intellect to write graffiti or to be ashamed that they're terrible spellers.
Well, perhaps they just need more training.
Training. Now this is it. Do they do such things in America? I've heard of tumbleweeds. It's a weed that goes places. Do your rutabagas migrate and spell and vandalize?
Well, not rutabagas, but in Kansas we do have corn mazes.
Corn mazes.
Where the corn arranges itself in beautiful patterns without anyone touching it.
My God, is that what's happening here?
Perhaps.
You think it's getting out of control?
Well, it's quite fun in Kansas.
But I imagine what passes for fun in
this would be pretty sad. You've got me worried. Yes!
I think I made a mistake, sir.
Well, of course you did. Which one was it? I mean, I don't even carry a list around anymore because it weighs too much.
I was trying to fill in for Chef and I thought I'd make a rutabaga stew.
You were going to murder my baby and all her progeny.
Yes, and I should have known better, sir, because I had a potato doll.
Yes, we all know you go on about it all the time.
What was I thinking, sir? I got so caught up in Billings' talk about rutabaga and how good rutabaga stew was, and then there were all the rutabaga plants, and I was so glad that I saw them that I was going to murder them all and put them in a stew.
You sweet, sweet girl, I stopped listening several minutes ago. But you did say murder. Yes. You know, it pains me. It pains me to say this, but perhaps we must cull the herd. I believe that's a botanical term.
Do you think that might stop them from spelling out terrible words, sir?
Well, if we can at least get it to just say Bo or or Tom and not bottom, that might go a long way before my mother finds out.
Sir, I've been working on my spelling, and I think if we just remove the T, it would spell boo.
Boom!
That's pretty close.
Oh, and we could spin that as a declaration of war on the French. I love it. You're a warlike people. You're American. What do you think?
Well, for a long period we were not interested in international wars, and then suddenly we were. So it's sort of a complicated situation for me, honestly.
The boom it is! Boom, get on that! You were so much help, so much help. It makes me forgive you and your people for the whole wasting the tea and the harbor thing. Yes. All right. I shall get to my study.
Olive, what are you doing in the garden? Well, I've dug up the tea.
But we worked all day.
Yeah,
I'm so tired I learned to read and to plot today.
But why would you spell bottom?
I thought we were spelling baton. Like the I thought it was French, but Chef isn't here, so no one could check our French.
Baton?
Baton? Doesn't that mean welcome or some? I don't know.
I don't know what language I learned to read today.
You know,
I don't know, and now it spells boom. I figured that out myself, and I'm very proud.
Oh,
Olive,
Olive.
you were smarter than I am.
And now I have a basket of rutabaga.
Excellent. All right. Those
But I can't bring myself to do what I said I would do, which is chop them up and make them into stew.
Oh, Olive.
I can do it. I mean, no, I can't. I'm sorry, Olive. No, I would never do that.
I can cut rutabaga up. I've done it all the time for Mum. Yeah. Oh, they're like potatoes, right? Olive, I could take that basket of potato-like creatures and put them at a farm somewhere beautiful and bring you down some wonderfully sliced something to make into a good stew.
Oh, we could send them to a farm where they could live and have a happy life and roam in the big fields.
Yeah.
And then have more space and roaming ground than they have here at the manor.
Perhaps they could make a maze for children to run in.
Why on earth would they do that?
I love that. Take them and let them have a long, happy life on the farm. That's how I'll imagine them.
That sounds like a really good plan. You know, the greens are actually quite nutritious as well. Do you want to cut them? No? They're very
Those
good.
aren't very potato-like. I'll make some rutabaga green stew. That will solve everything.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I lied to Olive. I really did. I was trying to spell bottom.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
But boom is better. It's
Boom
much
is better. That's much better.
Oh, right, well. Son?
Yes, Mother! Mother, I hope that you've enjoyed your your day indoors with the windows shut until spelling has been checked? I mean, how are you?
I'm afraid I've gotten a terrible missive from one of your chums.
Was it Puddinhead Thompson?
It was Puddinhead Thompson. And Sir Puddinghead seemed to feel very insulted by your lecture.
What? But, Mother, how can I offend anyone with my lecture when I didn't know what I was talking about?
Well, it seems that you spelled out his childhood nickname.
That's right, because pudding comes from the bottom. That's how he got his nickname. Oh my! Oh my! And what with him having gotten a knighthood, that's not a good position to be in. Oh my!
He's been trying to get past his pudding bottom for so long, and there you were shoving it in his face.
Well, I shan't going around shoving people's bottoms in anyone's faces on purpose. Oh my word! Oh, this is all, Mother, I've always come to you for advice. You are a wise, old, very old, venerable, wise, ancient sage, old woman.
Can you not say anything without interrupting and insulting people?
Maybe.
Son.
Yes.
I'm afraid you have yet again failed.
Oh my, I don't mean to disappoint you.
You do. You disappoint me deeply. I'm afraid you're going to have to make amends.
What must I do? We've already culled the rutabaga herd.
Well?
Cut them all down.
I think we need to pass a law against rutabagas. I think you need to blame the rutabagas, make it very clear they're spelling things out themselves.
Yes. Although, it seems rather cruel to blame the plants. Can't we just blame the servants?
Oh, yes, much better idea.
Yes!
Yes, blame the servants, fire all the servants.
Ha ha! Oh, some news for you, everyone!
Hello? Pamela,
Yes, Charlotte.
I have some terrible news.
Oh dear.
This morning, I woke up and my dress wasn't laid out, and I had to go to the closet and put it on myself.
I had a similar experience, truth to tell. I'm not even sure if I got all of the buttons.
The buttons are mismatched from their holes!
I know! It's terrible. What's happening? My team wasn't brought to bed either, and I haven't had toast yet. I am borderline cranky, Charlotte.
I think I know what it is.
What is it?
Look! The plants.
They're gone?
We must have angered the plants.
Do you think the plants took the servants? Do you think that they are buried there where the plants once were, in revenge?
Ugh. Where's my tea? And what are you wearing?
I don't know.
It's all askew.
I believe that we have angered someone.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything, but I noticed that the plants are all gone.
Oh, I thought we were firing the servants.
No, the rutabaga plants are all gone, and it appears that the servants have gone with them.
Oh yes, I released all the servants. But now I have no tea.
And Pamela and I had to dress ourselves this morning.
That's what's happening.
I planned to wear this anyway, but...
Well, this is a dilemma. We have no garden and we have no servants. I don't know how this could have happened. It's completely unforeseen. Are you thinking?
I'm trying.
A girl thinking.
In America, there are women who garden as a hobby. In fact, there are entire clubs dedicated to women who are interested in gardening as a hobby. Perhaps we could repopulate the garden and appease the plants.
Appease the plant gods. Well, I'm happy to do that. I'll need, of course, someone to do it for me.
Right. Well, perhaps Lady Pamela and I could start on it.
Oh, yes, but you wouldn't want to get your fingers dirty.
No, we could wear gloves, like at the opera.
Yes, yes. All right. And bring me some tea.
All right.
Papa.
Alistair, my boy! Now, I know I'm not wearing pants, but this time it's an accident. The servants, I did not lay out wardrobe
Yes,
for.
well, this has to do with the servants and my pants as well.
I see! Over the matching, aren't we?
I haven't been paying attention to what's been going on in the house, but I was, how shall I say, I woke up in another house this morning.
Oh, is this one of your silly stories where you woke up in the house of a lady?
Well, it is a house of ladies, you know, the one near the town.
You silly boy, you keep making the same mistake.
Yes,
This is
I
where you
know,
live.
I know. I just end up there. I don't know how. The curious thing is, I thought I saw some familiar faces there.
Really?
Yes, you know those little maids we have?
Ah, yes,
The ones that are forever making mistakes and they can't read.
Yes, one of them has the tuba fetish.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. Why are they in the house downtown and not in our house?
Well, you know,
taking care of us?
I didn't have the heart to put them down, so I just let them go.
And so, is that why there's no tea?
I think it would follow that if no one is here to do the work, and we don't like that word that we're doing it,
I don't know how to do it.
it's not happening. So yes, that is why there's no tea. And pants, no pants.
Oh, sister.
Oh, dear. You didn't have anyone to lay out your wardrobe for?
No.
And there's no tea?
No tea.
No tea.
No.
I haven't had any toast. I haven't had any food.
No, I haven't bathed, and I just came from, well, a friend.
There's no tea. There's no tea. This all started because I told them to take the tea out of the bottle. Maybe they misunderstood and took away all the tea. That makes perfect sense.
And they took it with them to the town.
Yes!
Wait, Alistair, what?
Those wily bastards.
You've seen them? I
Yes,
haven't seen anyone.
No, I've seen all the familiar faces of whose names I have no idea.
Yes.
In my friend's house in the town.
Oh, dear.
Well, it's a good thing that your grandmother's monthly gala isn't for a few days because today is Tuesday.
Right.
Oh, wait. Is Tuesday spelled F-R-I?
No, Father.
Ooh, we're in trouble.
Well,
Well, you can go back.
Yes, shall we get them back?
Yes. Have them bring the tea back.
All right.
And themselves.
And
Yes.
themselves.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I feel quite faint.
I feel quite faint as well, but the breeze is rather refreshing.
All right. Well, I will go.
Yes.
Send word.
Send word. Send word, bring people, fix things.
All right.
Fix things like a bollocks, like a real bollocks.
Yes, right. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can do it. I will do it.
Good luck, brother.
Daughter, these are hard times. You must stay strong.
I am trying, Father, but Grandmama says some terribly unkind things earlier.
Oh, well, that's all she knows. I grew up that way, you know.
I am aware, yes. Please, would you... Either you have to put on trousers or I must leave.
Dearest daughter, my eyes are up here.
And then I will go.
Well, my work is done.
Olive. Yeah? Are you glad to be going home? but just for a little while it was nice. And we would have had to eat Miss Potato Doll, and then we would have starved to death.
Yes, you're right.
So I suppose going back into service is good.
I think so.
Hi, Olive, Sophie. Hi, hi. Oh my God. What? I'm so glad I found you. When they fired all of us, we just kind of scared. I wasn't sure where to go.
You went off on that horse.
Well, yeah.
I couldn't run that fast.
In retrospect, I should have invited you to join me on the horse. Sorry about that. But what are we doing? What are you doing in this? Oh my God, are you?
No, nothing. We're just having a little time to ourselves.
All right.
These nice ladies let us spend the night.
That's all right for free.
Yeah,
Yes.
for free.
All right.
We didn't have to do any services of any kind.
No.
I mean, bless your hearts, they're kinder and more generous than I thought, actually. Well,
Can we go home?
We decided to go home. If we're going to be serving a family, there's
Anyway.
better ways.
I would much rather work for the Bollixes, yeah. But can you just leave? I thought they didn't let the girls out.
I think so.
It's just one thing after another.
It really is.
Oh,
Do they want us back?
I don't know, but I don't think that they know how to do anything.
That's true.
So we could just go back. Here's what I'm thinking. We just go back and do our jobs. But be quiet about it and they'll never know. They'll just think that they got suddenly better at things.
It's worth a try, like the little mice.
Yeah.
We'll just scurry around making things happen.
Oh, yeah, that's a cute image, Olive. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm
Are
gonna
we
go.
allowed to leave now?
I'm
not
gonna
sure.
go around back and get that door open. All right, meet me back there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You got your potato.
I forgot my potato.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Shh. I'll leave my garter here.
I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm a genius. I wanted my pants, and I couldn't find them, and then there they were. And then I couldn't remember how the pants go on, and I took a nap, and I woke up, and they're on me. And then I spent several hours in my room because I forgot how doors work. And then it was open. Good God. Ah, yes.
Son, you know we should have done this a long time ago.
Yes, everything's so easy.
At first I was concerned about letting the staff go, but then I realized I'm completely capable of taking care of myself. I woke up this morning and I had, without knowingly, made myself a tray of breakfast, which I brought into my room sometime in the night in my sleep, and I woke up and there it was.
Ah, that's what Mr. Freud calls the subconscious.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, very modern. And now here, look, beautiful tea laid out, and a wonderful replanted garden. We certainly are very, very well equipped to take care of ourselves.
Ah, yes, I think I did that in my sleep, just like the pants.
Yes,
You like them?
beautiful job.
They're buttoned.
Oh, look,
Ah!
beautiful tea sandwiches right there.
Oh, how thoughtful of you.
Yes,
Oh.
my pleasure, my pleasure.
Oh, now, you know, I can get used to this, not paying any wages or is that some, what? I'm imagining things, Mother. It's the opium.
Oh, no, it was just me buttoning up my dress. I'd forgotten to do it this morning, but now I did it very well. I'm just going to sit down and have some tea. What's that?
Did you come in with a chair wrapped around your bottom?
Oh, no, I just wanted to sit down.
This is starting to get on my nerves just a little bit. I mean, if things happen, and we're not keeping track of how things happen, and the people who make the things happen aren't here, I think to preserve my sanity, I might need to have people there to look like they're doing what we're doing without knowing.
Oh, yes, it is. It is a little unseemly for people to think that we're doing things on our own.
Oh, yes, we're Bollixes.
You know, it's rather like the rutabaga.
Yes. They went boom and then they vanished.
That's right.
I mean, literally, they'd be
Oh, I understand. I'm tracking. I was watching from my window.
Ah, good, because I don't pay attention to what I'm saying myself, so I wasn't sure.
Well, that's all right. I taught you well then, son. Listen to no one, most of all yourself.
Ah,
But it does strike me that it's sort of like the rutabaga. The rutabaga all on their own.
yes.
Grew, multiplied, spelled things, and then disappeared. And yet, for your friends, it would have been terrible for them to think that we had some active plants doing all of that on their own. They needed to imagine that there were staff, servants, who were the stewards of making a beautiful garden so that we could take credit for it. And it feels like this situation we find ourselves in is exactly the same.
Yes, it's almost as if the 1% of the wealthy people in an entire society normally seem to benefit from the toil of everyone else.
Yes, well, it's almost as if we thought that we were doing things all on our own and we deserved everything we had, but in fact there was invisible forces that we are unaware of actually doing all of the labor and getting no credit or compensation for it.
Ah, yes. I think it might be prudent to go back to be giving no credit and very meager compensation to actual people, just so we don't get unnerved by the things we're doing without noticing.
Just to have them around so we don't feel like we're expending too much effort.
Yes, and so those other people don't think that we're doing the work ourselves, as you say.
Yes. Again, it seems like a metaphor for the rutabaga, don't you think?
Yes, yes, they are grand creatures, you know. It's funny too, because I got them all mixed up. I thought that rutabagas and hamsters, I got them mixed up again. Yeah, because I wanted a little friend.
Oh, and that's why you got the rutabaga.
I did.
When in fact you wanted a little furry scurry thing.
I did.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I was weeping because my wife has gone on one of her long journeys with the gardener again.
Yes.
She always seems so happy when she gets
Well,
back.
that explains it, doesn't it?
Yes, the tears had made the ink run, the H looked like an R, and there's no such animal as a ramster. So I thought rutabaga. So I think we've all come to a conclusion how this chapter of our lives should wrap up.
Yes, well, I'm glad that it all makes so much sense.
It totally, absolutely does. I don't question anything. Mother, would you like some opium? I think once we take a couple of puffs and have a little nap, we'll wake up and everything will be right back where it should be.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Oh, come in here. Yes, what's this?
Sometimes the rutabaga you're looking for is the one right in front of you, and other times it's the one misspelling bottom.
I learned a new word today. P-R-I-V-I-L-E-G-E.
Rhubarb. Rhubarb.
When the gardener's away, especially with the lady of the house, you never know who's going to play in the garden.
When I am old and gray, I hope one day they send me to frolic at the Rutabaga Farm. That's our show! Remember to come to this establishment for classes and funny make-em-up lessons and other things. Go to the mopco.org website. We love you all. Come back again and don't turn your back on your houseplants.